95.1, you know what's going down, man. If you see what I'm rocking, if you just heard that voice, man, my dog, Bodean is in the building, man. AMG's on, man. That boy good. My man's is in the building. How you feeling, B?
Hey, it's good to be back, man.
Man, it's good to have you here, man. You always had a good vibes, man. Always got great, just great energy, man, about yourself, man. I always notice that every time I'm around you, man, and you always uplifting, man. You may be quiet, but you always have that uplifting spirit about yourself, man. And I just want to thank you so much, man, for always being you in the space that you in, man. I think it's dope. It's always good to be around you, man, and it's good to have you come back, man. So you seen, man, we
appreciate it.
We kind of upgraded a little bit, did our thing, man, and it's a pleasure to have you come back, man. So, Bo, man, what's been going on with you lately, man?
Man, everything, man. Shoot, for starters, we got the new merch. So we got a new FroNation Apparel. We just revamped it. So we got the Forever line.
Yes, sir.
Had it, you know what I'm saying, hook you up with some sauce.
Hey, see, man, I get to put the sauce on for the interview, bro. That was the dopest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? When you could come in and rep, I think that's dope.
Yes, sir. So now that y'all see that, make sure y'all go to FroNationApparel.com and get you something. So just been doing that, been pushing that heavy. And then we got the new music, just been dropping a ton of new music weekly. Got a project called That Boy Good. That's out. If you purchase merch, you get it for free.
Word?
You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you go, when you buy merch, it'll be a free download link to have the album. And then singles, I'm dropping singles every week. So we just dropped a new one called Truce with Tank and Ace of the Artists. So make sure y'all cop that. And then just doing school, man. I'm finishing up school, so I'm about to be a principal. So like wrapping up my last semester and getting that down.
What?
Bro. Yeah, man.
Wait a minute.
I need that principal money, man.
Hey, bro, you gonna be like the coolest principal ever, bro.
Gonna be like Joe Clark out here.
Yeah, bro. Like I couldn't imagine going to school, man, and seeing my principal rocking a fro and just being like this cool dude, man, that rap and can talk and can spit, bro. Like what made you actually want to get into that field before we get into the music, man?
I mean, shoot, I've been teaching for about 10 years, and I just want to do something different. I've been a student. I've been a teacher, so I've seen things on, both of those sides. So I know things that need to be like fixed and worked on. Mm-hmm. So now I want to do it from an administrator side and try to really make a difference, not just for the students, but for the staff too, and just for the whole like community, you know what I'm saying, that I'm gonna be working for.
Absolutely.
There's still a lot of stuff that need to be like, you know what I'm saying, changed in the school systems. And then the school system that the school that I want to do, like my end game is to have like a urban art school, like performing arts school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just really focused on like the arts, music, engineering, dance, theater, and stuff like that. So that'd be like a 11th through 12th grade school. You get your, essentials out the way, English and math, 9th and 10th grade. Then you come here, 11th and 12th grade, you know what I'm saying, and just handle your business with your, talents. Then try to get you into a good, academy or some good interns and stuff like that once you graduate.
Man, I didn't know you devised that plan, man, already and already had that going.
Yes, sir.
And that just adds more to the person that you are, man, and your give back is always huge, man. I always see you, like I said, you always have like a welcoming spirit about you, man, and that's one of the best things about you that I've always noticed, man. But you put it in your music too.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
Talk to me about that, man. How do you really put yourself into your music?
I just, now that I'm older and experience more things, I just use my experiences, you know what I'm saying, in my music. Like when I first started off, I think when most cats first start off, we didn't experience too much stuff, so we talk about a bunch of things that we really don't be doing. But as you go through heartbreaks and death and just life and then you can put that, you know what I'm saying, stuff into your music. I like really started talking about personal experiences when like my mom heard one of my records and she cried. Because my dad was like, man, you got to, you know what I'm saying, start talking about stuff that you really be going through in your music and stuff like that. Because I would never play my mama my music. I would play my dad my music. Mm-hmm. He would critiquing and stuff like that. But then I made a song where I really talked about some like, some personal stuff. And he played that to my mom, and my mom was crying. He said, see what happens, you know what I'm saying, when you really, you know, speak from the heart. Yeah. And then that made me kind of start, you know, going that route. Of course, we still got braggadocious music.
I was going to say,
talk
man,
about cars and stuff that, you know, we don't got yet, you know, but yeah, like.
It's in the future plans.
Yeah, just speaking into, you know, existence. But talking about, you know, things that people can relate to, those the ones that will stand the test of time. That's what make people connect with you and, you know, have those lifelong supporters.
Man, I want to go into that, man, and I think that's one of the hardest things about artistry is having to tap into the personal and really bring those records out, because those are something that's something that not a lot of people or not a lot of human beings they're calibrated to do. When you're making music, how do you say this is going to help or this is going to be me, or what's that thing that you try to do with your songs that are personal?
Oh man, honestly, the beat tell me what I need to write about, or I would talk to one of my producers and be like, hey, I need this type of record, and then they'll make a beat around that, or I'll make the beat around that type of record.
You producing too?
Yeah, man, been working on that. I'm trying to just, you know, do everything.
I love that,
everything
man.
that I, you know, want to do, I'm gonna do it. You know, I may not be the best at it, but
I know how to do it.
I know how to do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, yeah. But yeah, that's how I put together records, though, man. So like the beat to tell me what I need to talk about.
I like that, man. And a lot of people, I'm always curious to know an artist's like version of how they curate their own songs and how the process is around it, because yours is not like anybody else's, and it's unique to yourself.
Yeah.
And it creates That Boy Good.
That Boy Good.
Talk to me about the title, man. It's a kickback from one of my favorite movies.
I'm a big fan of Coming to America, man.
Yeah.
And people were sleeping on Randy Watson.
They was sleeping on Sexual Chocolate.
He was great. He had a great performance, and only like 5 people in the audience clapped for him. And then one person really was like, "That boy good," you know what I mean? So, but he like still
he got the voice and everything too.
He like still pushed through it. You know what I mean? So it was just like paying homage to him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When it comes to my talents, I'm confident in my talents. I know I'm good, and people always tell me like, that boy good, you know. And like, whether I got one person or 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people, you know what I'm saying, that fuck with it, I'ma still, you know what I'm saying, talk my shit and do my thing. Can I say that?
Yeah, man, you can do yeah, absolutely, man. This ain't that, man. Before we dive into the album, man, you have different sound than a lot of St. Louis hierarchy. Or not say hierarchy. St. Louis, the St. Louis sound. It's not on that, but it's yours. Mm-hmm. How do you kind of stay relevant and still push your music when you are hearing all these other forms of music or the other forms of St. Louis sound? How are you still able to stay true to yourself and push what you got going on, man?
Just incorporates like those sounds into the music, but just stick to my own topics. You know, I'm not a trap rapper and things like that, but I do like the sound. I do like, you know what I'm saying, the instrumentation that they use. So we just incorporate those elements into our music, and then, you know, just still, you know, rap about what we rap about.
I've never heard you hate on anybody or anything from St. Louis, and I love that too, man. Like I love the fact that you uplift mostly everything. You know what I'm saying? I be
trying to, man. Everybody need like positive, you know what I'm saying, vibes,
yeah,
and like people to believe in them. You know. So I'ma always try to show love. If that love ain't reciprocated, then oh well, you know. So I just keep it moving, but.
You did your thing.
If you don't give me a reason to not like you, I'm not, you know, just gonna hate on you. And if I like something, I'm gonna let it be known. I'm not gonna be one of them dudes that know you're dope at what you do and just be a fan in the shadows. Yeah. If I see you, I'm be like, hey man, I like what you got going. Keep it up. And go on about my business.
Absolutely, man. So That Boy Good, man. Is this the new album or?
Yeah. So really like that. So That Boy Good is just an album with the merch. So sometimes I've done it before. I'll have special albums that'll only be available certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you go to like the website and purchase merch, or I might just have this on my website, bovember.com. Hey, this is only going to be available here. Those are just special albums for like fans to like have. Now I will have other albums that'll be coming out for just digital streaming platforms, but I always like to just have like certain special ones where if you really rock with it, if you support what I got going on, then you'll buy it, you know, so you'll purchase merch or do whatever, you know what I'm saying, to get it.
Honestly, I think that's one of the dopest things about, another thing about yourself is that you can package and create something in the way that you want to do it. What gave you the idea to really focus on your supporters and really like package the album with the merch?
People always like, my supporters always like show like a lot of love. They always ask like when new music is coming out and stuff like that. And as an independent artist, you got to find ways to, you know what I'm saying, make your money. We spend so much time trying to get like millions of streams. To get those millions of streams, you get maybe what, $4,000. You know what I'm saying? But you like push your own product, whether it's shirts or you selling your albums, you gon', you know what I'm saying, get a good turn on investment. And a lot of artists got to start treating their music and things that they doing as an actual business. Like, this is a product. I done spent thousands of dollars on getting it mixed and mastered, or just going to the studio, or all that, to spend thousands on shirts and merch and the materials. So why not, you know what I'm saying, charge to, you know what I'm saying, wear my apparel or listen to my music. If you really support what I got going on, you'll do it. Man. Like you'll support Drake, you'll support Jordan, you know what I'm saying, you'll support Gucci. So support, you know what I'm saying, the artist. And if it's whack, then yeah, don't support it. But if it's good, you know what I'm saying,
make sure
break a little bread off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, break bread like Toucan did. Absolutely, man. So talk to me about the brand, man. Forever, man. It's dope, and I see you rocking it. I see everybody rocking it. Shout out to Bree. I always see her rocking it, man.
Hey,
every time I'm around her,
Bree,
she
man.
always got the Forever shirt on, man, and I love the shit.
Spokesperson. It's just a branch off of my FroNation Apparel. And Forever, that came from, I was actually working on a self-produced album called like Forever.
Mm-hmm.
And that just means that I'm gonna be here forever. You know what I mean? Like, my flesh may die, you know what I'm saying, but like my name is gonna be forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, black is gonna always be here. You know what I mean? And then it was established 1987. I'm an 80s baby. You know,
straight up?
Yeah, 80s baby.
See, I didn't even think about that. I just thought I didn't even pay attention to the date, man. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, man, that's pretty much what it is, man.
I love it, man, because you've made this into something big, man, and you made the brand into your own. What was the idea behind the brand now that you've catapulted it into now with your album, and now is different colors, it's different, it's sweaters. Was this always the idea that you had behind the brand? Yeah,
man. Even with like just the logo, I seen how cats like Jay-Z or Rough Riders or Cash Money, when you seen like their logo, you knew who that was.
Absolutely.
When you see like you know, that like that big S, you know it's Superman. Or when you see like the white and black circle with the Japanese writing, you know that's, you know, Goku's, you know what I'm saying? That's Kami's gear. So I just wanted something where when you see it, you know who I am without you knowing, like maybe you don't know me, but you know that fro. Like, oh yeah, man, I know that.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Man. So I just wanted something that could represent me besides like the music.
I think that's, man, I honestly, man, as a human being, you know, when your mind goes to that creative place to where you can make sure your imprint lasts forever. Yeah. Man, that's a hell of a place to be in, man. And I think that's incredible that you thought that far into it.
I appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like you see the Drakes and you see the Cash Moneys, you see the Rough Riders, man, but you got a genuine person. I have a genuine person sitting in my face right now that has elevated his brand to making it nationally known and putting it onto a staple of where it's going to forever be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's amazing, man. That's dope. Getting into the new album, man. Talk to us about it. What's going on with that, man?
So for the past, let me see, maybe 3 months, I've been releasing singles. We've been pushing Lavish heavy. Like, Lavish has been on the radio, been doing like radio ads, and just dropping new singles every week or bi-weekly. I've been sitting on a lot of music, so I'm just trying to find creative ways to put it out. And coming up with that boy Good, that was just one of the creative ways to like do it and package it up with the new merch. So not only are you getting new merch, you're getting new music with it too. And so like for the rest of the year, man, we just gonna be dropping new music, gonna be dropping singles, EPs, albums, every other week. So that's the goal.
Working.
Yeah, man.
Definitely working, man.
Me and Dub, we got some stuff that we working on. Me and Sal, we got an album that's almost done.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hey, man, I had Sal up here, man. I listened to his album. Really dope, man. And I'm so glad that y'all two are working together on some things, man. That's a great collaboration, man, and great energy, man. So I want to compliment you, man. Your features and the people that you decide to work with, that you put yourself around, man. I think this is my personal opinion. I think like y'all are catapulting each other, man, to do greater things, man. And it's always the energy is just just radiating from that, man.
Still sharp and still. And I always learn from like the people that I work with. I don't do a bunch of features, but the people that I do features with, like, they're great at what they do.
Man, I'm telling y'all, man, this brother's amazing, man. What's your favorite track, man, off That Boy Good, man?
My favorite track right now would be Outside. Outside, that's my favorite record right now.
Why
Rest in peace
man?
to DT. DT produced the record. And it's just like a modern day, like it's that type of sound, you know what I'm saying, that everybody, you know what I'm saying, be grooving to. So like Outside is definitely one that's like kind of out the norm of what I usually do. So yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, man. I love the fact that AMG, man, y'all, I know, and I talked to Dub about this, man. Y'all went through a horrific tragedy, man. And I talked to you a little bit off air, and you were able, like you said, you were able to keep moving and keep pushing, man. How is AMG as a team doing, man, and as a collective, man? How are you guys moving forward to continue the goal and the aspirations that you guys have set forth?
We just working and staying busy. I think everybody right now, for the most part, is just in album mode, music mode. So everybody's just trying to put that pain and stuff into the music, using that as motivation, because Hills and DT would want us to keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, why, if we wasn't doing anything, they'll be like, man, what the hell y'all doing? Like, work, you know? So, and that's what I would want. If I died, I wouldn't want no, of course, you know, mourn for me, but life goes on, handle your business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Absolutely, man. So you were talking about singles and releasing EPs and everything like that, man. What's the next single, man, that you got coming out, man? And
How Could You Ever, featuring JD, that'll be coming out next week. And then me and Dub got something special that we've been working on. Bo Willie, we got Bo Willie on the record. Like, Bo Willie, he's probably one of the best producers ever here. He took like a long hiatus, so he like back in his bag. So he just randomly sent us like 20 records, 20 instrumentals, just out the blue. And so we just been like knocking them out. So we got something, you know what I'm saying, from him coming soon within about like 2 weeks. So yeah, be on the lookout for that too.
Man, you and Dub, man, are workaholics, man, when it comes to music. And the fact that y'all together, man, and doing what y'all doing, man, is really appreciated for the culture, man. Love what y'all doing, support what y'all doing, man, and definitely cannot wait to hear that project, man. I know that's gonna be incredible,
definitely
man.
Shoot it to you,
man. Make sure you do, man.
Got you.
Man, let us know, man, what's next for you, man. What's coming up? I know we talked about the singles, man, but what's next for you? How can we support you, man? I know you got I don't know if you got a concert or anything like that coming up, or what's going on?
Probably in the fall we'll be having a concert.
Thank you, man, for waiting to the fall.
That's usually when I do shows. You know what I'm saying? Like the fall, we had a real successful one at the Dark Room. That was last September. Time be flying.
I'm telling you, don't it?
Wow, it don't even seem like that long.
It's gonna be August, bro.
Bro, so yeah, man, we had like a real successful show at the Dark Room last September. So just plan on following up with that, with like another show in the fall. Dropping new merch, more sweatshirts, more hoodies. So I'm just steady in the lab creating stuff with that. More music, of course, and then I'll be walking the stage and walking across the stage for graduation in December. So
then I can't wait,
cool,
man. I can't wait to celebrate you and that, brother. And I cannot wait to celebrate with you with your new music, man. If you can let people know how they can follow you, man, how they can get that boy good,
for sure,
and how they can support you, Bo, man.
You can follow me on IG at Bovember Dean. So that's a B instead of an N for November, and then DEAN, and then IG at FroNation Apparel or FroNationApparel.com, and get you some merch or catch me in traffic.
Look, gotta get the merch so you can get that boy good.
If you rock natural, if you rock a fro, whether it's small, big, nappy, even if it ain't yours,
that's what I'm. Yeah,
you need one of these, man. You really do. No excuse, none at
all, man. None. Bo, man, I appreciate you coming up, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Always love, man. Make sure if you have not subscribed to the On the Streets YouTube channel, you go do that right now. Go follow me on IG, Dsmoovee. And then make sure you tap in with the Facebook. It's Voice of the Streets. All that. Make sure you tap in with me because I need y'all. I need them subscribers up, man. Get on that YouTube right now. I'm Dsmoovee, Streets on 501.
Make sure y'all support this man.
Oh, man.
He one of the best hosts in the city. Like, you've been doing this for a very long time.
Thank you so much.
Just watching it, you know what I'm saying, from where it started to now, you got a whole production staff, and you just steady being consistent and keep up the great work, man. So if you got a business or if you're an artist or whatever you're doing, like, this is where you need to be at, you know what I'm saying, for your interviews.
Thank you so much,
yes,
man. Sir. And big shout out to the staff, man. Shout out to Key Production, shout out to T, shout out to Haven, shout out to Tay, shout out to Bree, shout out to Bobby. Everybody, make sure you go follow Planet Earth ERF on YouTube right now.
They good.
It's Dsmoovee, Voice of the Streets. What he said, that boy good.